Hey, yo, what's good, YouTube? Y'all already know, man. It's your boy, LeBron, female rap elite, back with another video. Hold on one second. Hold on. All right. Yeah, back with another video. Please make sure if you're new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you like the video. Yeah. So you already know this is going to be a quick video because I urgently need to get out and go. I need to figure out what the hell I'm going to eat for dinner tonight. And then I also want to go to Starbucks for their clothes because I want one of those strawberry. Have you ever tried that strawberry acai? Is it acai? That shit is so good. But that shit is like, yo, that drink is like almost $6. Every time I go to Starbucks, right, I always get a drink from there. Tiff West. Yo, Tiff, but I gotta put you on. You have to be, Starbucks, I feel like this. It's a blessing to be able to eat out anywhere, but Starbucks is so expensive. That drink is almost $6. So this is what I always do. I say, can I have the drink? And I don't want any ice. And then as soon as I get to the window, I ask them for a cup of ice. I don't care if I don't even care if they charge me 20 cents, even though they don't do it, but I want a medium cup of ice. By the time you pour that drink up, you almost got 2 to 3 drinks out of that drink. You know what I'm saying? They be trying to get you, trying to like flood that shit with ice. Nah, we can't do that. That drink is everything. That's what I'm saying. That shit is so good. Yo, let me tell you what, and I always get that shit made with lemonade too, right? I don't, if you order the strawberry acai, what I figured out is that those dry strawberries that they put into it, if you let it sit for a while, like overnight, that shit will flavor the drink and it'll taste so good. But if they make it plain with water, to me, I'll drink it, but it's kind of like a watery drink. You got to get that shit made with lemonade. She said, you smart. Hell yeah. You got to be smart when you go to Starbucks. That drink is good, but always ask for no ice and then ask for a large cup of ice. Ask for no ice and then ask for a large cup of ice once you get to the window, because that way, yeah, motherfucker, I want 2 to 3 drinks out of this shit. You crazy as hell. Who paying $5 for a drink? That's crazy. So listen, please make sure that y'all streaming make sure that y'all streaming a whole lot of money remix. Y'all see that shit is crazy stable and it's doing what it's supposed to do. You feel me? Like, this shit ain't even, to be honest with you, it's not even to make, like, not even to make Cardi and them look bad, but only to really make a point where it's just like the two don't add up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Normani bet it all. Like, imagine me, listen, spending $1 million on a video. Nah, I want to inspire y'all on some real shit. Go back and look at I want to just say this because a lot of the times y'all fans, y'all get in y'all minds because it's a lot of these easy bake girls that come out and all they got to sell is a video. It's a hot video, right? Like a Megan Thee Stallion, even though I place her over a Cardi. I talk shit about Megan. I do. You know what I'm saying? I angle the shit that I feel about her. But the thing is that I still place her above a Cardi. I just call Megan out on her bullshit, how I feel she is, that she used Nicki and she fucked the whole fan base. Yeah, she fucked the fan base. She had the fan base legs in the air, missionary style. She fucked the fan base. She got streams out of, you know what I'm saying? Somebody listen. When I be on here talking shit and people gotta just be saying shit, I said Nicki took Megan worldwide because on her Spotify charting, she was local. Then when she had Hot Girl Summer, she was worldwide. So yeah, thank Nicki for that too. So she did do something for Megan, right? Let's see. Oh shit, Nicki did the pics with the, yeah, let me see. She spent her own money. That's what I'm saying. $1 million. So listen, I don't want to get off. That's why I don't be liking to read comments because then I forget my point. So my point, what I'm trying to tell you is don't ever have these fans from these fan bases trying to be like, oh, Nicki needs to step it up and do videos for this. Like, no, you got to think about it. Think in the mind of a boss, right? For the lead single for Chun-Li, we got a crazy, budget video. Why would you do a crazy budget video, all of that, when you're an artist, when you selling your talent and you know that they want the talent? Let me tell you something to make myself clear. Look at Beyonce videos. Look at Grown Woman. That shit is like, if you think about it in a production sense, it is a joke. She be using all types of old school looking shit and fills because Beyonce likes what she likes. She don't give a fuck about what you feel. She's not, you notice what her album for? She did the Run the World video. That was big. And then everything else was like a studio. You know what I'm saying? Cardi does all of these videos, big production, because you don't got no talent. You don't got no talent. Look at listen, I just was watching that fucking Beyonce video on YouTube from her Grown Woman. Look how that video looked. And look how many people seen that video. I guarantee you that if any time of the year you look at the iTunes videos charts, that video is up there. That video is cheap. It's cheap, but she's selling it. So don't ever let people make you feel like, oh, you need to have the budget and the video. No, that's a lot of these people who like the aesthetic and the accoutrements. They don't like the talent. They don't like that. So what's up, Micheline? Let's see. She has to do the visuals on 100 because her talent is at 10. Exactly. So don't let these fans, because I be looking at a lot of Beyonce videos. Like she don't invest in the scenery of it all. Like even for her, like a lot of her videos. Come on. Why are you spending millions of dollars on videos and all of that? If anything, you want to make sure the camera and the angles and all of that is right. I even talked about that the other day when I was saying that I felt like Nicki, I be feeling like, to be honest with you, I'm glad when Nicki be doing cheap videos, right? Because sometimes cheaper videos, right? Because I felt like Regretting Your Tears could have been so more simplified, and it could have been way more like some acting with a boyfriend type, some regular shit. And she shot that beautiful video. And me personally, as a person who loved that song, I didn't feel like that song needed that. It was overshot. It was overshot. Sometimes you could execute shit and have people watching it. Like I always give that reference to Ashanti Foolish. Not only did we love Ashanti Foolish song, see, people got to get back to that. Not only did we love the song, but we love the video. The video just made it all come together. That song was number 1 on 106 & Park for days. Like that shit was crazy. We love the video in the song. It was just like, nowadays it's just like, oh, I like the video, but I don't like the song. That's not normal. We didn't say that back then. You either liked the song or you didn't. Like, I don't know. I like the video, but I don't like the song. Come on. And you got everybody out here like, yo, if you want to be honest, Doja Cat is making Megan look crazy because she just dropped her Planet Her, even though like she's about to kill, like, yo, she's killing her on the charts because see, Doja is smart. Whether one thing, even though I don't like her like that, but she has certain songs that people play, and whether they doing good or not, they holding her up. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's still doing, like, even though it's streams, she doing 50,000, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what week is this? She's still doing some sort of impressive numbers. Like Megan, nah. See, but you know what it is with Megan? Why I feel like she puts herself in a box and she does the same shit over and over, and she gets mad at us black blogs who talk and bring that shit up. Who else is gonna talk about it? Who else is gonna notice that you from Houston, Texas, a big city with a 6 million population, and that you not activating your people on ground level? I have not. I've listened. And you could say that has nothing to do with me, but I feel like that's a flaw. How you talking about being out in Calabasas and all this shit, and you got a whole city out here that could have you lit? You know what I'm saying? You want to be honest? Listen, it would be so funny because a lot of people wouldn't think about it like this. But every time like a Styles P, a Jadakiss, like all of these like New York niggas, right? Like every artist, like a Foxy Brown, Lil' Kim, right? Every time that they start their tour, it's certain places that they hit upstate. They go everywhere upstate. They go into Albany. They go into fucking Buffalo. They go into Rochester. They going everywhere. They hit all of their points. You can't tell me that Megan been everywhere and she ain't hit down here. Where's she from? She ain't hit down here? Come on. Lil' Kim been to my area too many times. Like, come on. And you got the money like that too? To me, you know what? And maybe I shouldn't speak on it because maybe it's something that, because on some real shit, if she's scared to come home, then, if I really knew that, we just speculate that. I don't really know if she's scared to come home, but it has to be something because, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I would love to have her fame and be from a city like this because I would have that shit lit where no rap bitch wouldn't be able to do shit to me. What? I'm dropping some shit in Houston gonna hold behind me, but you don't got the mentality like that. You're fake as fuck because you from Pearland. Yeah, I be driving through. If you grow up in certain areas, I ain't trying to be funny because I know some people, listen, if you grow up in the suburbs, it's just something with your mind to me. It's like you got to snap them motherfuckers back into reality because sometimes they do stupid shit. They don't got no loyalty. They quick to switch on your ass because they don't know what the streets is like. They don't know. And I ain't trying to offend nobody, but I'm just being honest with you. I am one of those black people who I grew up in the urban area and then I moved to a little nicer, calmer area, but I'm always going to be from the streets and you could never take that from me. You can't. So I'm able to see around everything. I live in a decent area and every time I come home, I still be looking like, I be on it. I'm always on it. I don't give a fuck where I live at. I ain't never going to be slipping. ever. But I feel like with Megan, she get mad at us. It's like, what do you really getting mad at us talking about? Like, see, people don't be thinking about this. Megan was on Thot Shit, but you don't realize she dedicated so much of her lyrics to niggas out. So you wasn't even talking about Thot Shit on Thot Shit. You was talking about bloggers on Thot Shit. And I know a lot of that shit kill you, but you try to gaslight these motherfuckers and make it seem like you innocent and you an angel. No, there has to be something behind it. All of the fans and all of the pages on YouTube is talking about it. And there's not really that many people who talk to support. Listen, from that angle, it's a lot of people. Listen, even when you listen to Impressive, where her having a large reach, she be saying that Megan used Nicki. Come on, everybody talks about it. So she want to be like, oh, you negative. No, you just mad because we angled that shit. They don't see that. And you know what? No offense to anybody who's Caucasian, but listen, this is why I get upset sometimes when I read these blogs that people write and shit. And it's like, you don't even understand our culture. And then you look at it and it'd be Maggie Sue, who's from fucking Milwaukee. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? You start searching these people, because this is what I do. I see who posted the article, and then I go and look them up. I search them through Facebook, and I search them like, who the fuck is this? Then you look them up. There's somebody who has no association with hip hop culture, but they saying all of this crazy shit. Like, nah, stay in your fucking lane. Let's see. I think Erica Banks has a better flow. Nah, I don't like Erica Banks. She sounds constipated to me. I don't like Erica Banks. I don't like the way she rap. None of that. I feel like we in the day and time where a lot of people try to give people credit because it's just like Nicki been winning so long, where it's just like, y'all not rightfully doing that shit. Y'all trying to make anybody pop. A lot of these girls ain't really fucking talented, but like, that's why I like the people who I like. Like, I will always fuck with Azealia Banks. I don't give a fuck what she says. She's talented as fuck. Yeah, I don't be liking some of the shit she say about Nicki, but shit, it's a fucking scarcity out here with fucking talented female rappers. I am not going to stop listening to her. I'm not. I'm not. With these whack ass, all they do is try to rap like Nicki. All they try to do is metaphor like Nicki. No, I can't listen to that all day. No, I can't do that. I like variety. I like variety in music. So Megan, yeah, a lot of the black blogs and a lot of the people in the comments, a person could make a channel could strictly off reading comments about Megan Thee Stallion on the blogs. Because listen, it ain't just the people on YouTube. People be in the comments talking shit. Listen, you chose this role. This is the game that it is. It's just whether can you take it or not. Nicki is my fave too. Foxy is my favorite. Foxy, Nicki, Remy, Kem. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Remy is just so gangster. See, a person like me, it's something real that I respected about Remy, right? I remember Foxy Brown was on Clue. And this was back in like 2000 something, right? She was talking shit about Remy on Clue. Tell me why Remy was at the fucking Universal building the next day. I believed, and it's just like the reason why I loved Remy is because she was everything that she rapped about. Like, real talk. Like, I love that. Yo, she was mad cool. Like, yeah. So I'm not one of those people, especially in a time where talent is scarce. I'm not stopping listening to anybody who I love. Kim would have do the verses. But you know what I noticed about Kim? Kim getting her promo right, because Kim's starting to look good because that book is coming out. So she ain't gonna let those months coming up, leading up to the way, her book drops. She ain't gonna let none of that. She ain't gonna look crazy during none of that. But Megan, in regards to the black bloggers, I mean, we think differently than the white people. Listen, so that was my message. See, I got off track. So the people who write these articles, they be outside and they don't know what the fuck they talking about, right? And a lot of people who do different commentary, some of them could be far-fetched, but everybody does their own thing, right? But this is our culture. This is hip-hop. We know this shit. You know what I'm saying? I have conversations with teenagers who say Megan Thee Stallion raps about the same thing the whole time. She's going to pigeonhole herself into a Trina realm. But you know what? Megan is kind of like, would you say Megan, I think as far as like record sales, Megan is more successful than a Trina as of, maybe she's getting there, right? But does she really want to keep herself in that type of hole? Everybody, all I hear is people wanting more for her, even though she could just be one-dimensional. Sometimes you can want more for a person than they can actually produce. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you. And that's why I said that shit to that nigga Rosenberg. Like, you sit up on Hot 97, like you grew up and breathe like hip hop. Mm-mm. That's why, as annoying as it is with Nori on Revolt, I could watch Nori because I trust his point of view. I trust his point of view. I'm telling you, I wish Nori was on the Breakfast Club. I think I actually made a video like that on my page and I made it private, but I actually think Nori would be a better addition to the Breakfast Club than Charlamagne because I feel like that's New York, or on Hot 97 because I just feel like that's New York radio and you really need somebody who understands the culture. Like when Nori be asking certain questions to people in his interviews, it's nostalgic and it makes me like, damn, you remember that? Like he was in the grind of it all. Like that's crazy. Like, yeah, I respect Nori's point of view. And Nori loves Foxy Brown and Nicki. They be like, yo, they're the best female rappers. So I fuck with Nori. And Nori held Foxy down when Kim and them was trying to hate on her and shit. When, you know what I'm saying, she wasn't fucking with the firm and wasn't fucking with Jay-Z. Them niggas said, come in the studio. We not letting them in one of the greatest female rappers of all time. What? Yeah. Oh, here go Micheline sticking up for Florida. Florida. Trina first album sold 700,000. Meg ain't nowhere near that. The white bloggers and big publications are all paid. Rock Nation are only ever going to pay the Shade Room and certain DJs 2021. Yeah. And you know what's so crazy too? Megan hates that the black people, we see everything. Like we go, you know, especially ones who've been to concerts. You're doing everything that Beyonce did. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, I was watching Aaliyah videos today and then I was watching Beyonce. Like some people think like Aaliyah was such a better dancer. No, I think Beyonce is a better dancer. You know my reason why? Because if you listen to Beyonce even talk in her interviews, the way that she dances was so like Aaliyah was a hip hop dancer, right? I like the way that she danced. It was cool. But if you notice when Beyonce dances, she dances to her music. Like when you could literally like, and I want to say that this is crazy because if you could close your eyes and think of Crazy in Love, and in that end part, when she do that little shit where she twists around and dip, it's like that beat goes with that. And one thing Beyonce used to talk about in her documentaries was the accents to her songs, the way she moved. You could tell even by the way she moved, she's moving. It's a rhythm and it's a flow to that shit. She could be anywhere on stage and end up back in the right spot. She know her shit off top, right? So I see a lot of the shit that like Jaquel, he puts a lot of these movements into Megan and it's so annoying to me because it's just like, I already seen this. And just the fact that I know you on Rock Nation, it's just like, is this just this huge conglomerate that everybody uses the same person? So now everybody's going to come out like doing these little dance moves and shit. Like, it's just annoying to me. Does she hate that we notice that shit? I mean, I go to concerts. Am I not supposed to know? Like, listen, are we not supposed to see that shit? That even though she like to me, she killed that shit when she turns around, she was shaking her ass to Hot Girl Summer. But that whole stage setup shit, that's all Beyonce. Like, come on. And then, you know, on top of it, talking about negativity from black blogs. Okay, you did sell something on StockX, right? But imagine you being, you know, the magnitude of a star of a Megan Thee Stallion and understanding the algorithm of a StockX. It's a resale platform. And if you're popular, people are going to think that people are going to want what you're selling. So they're going to buy it for whatever price and see if they can get more money from it. That's what it is. So it's like, to me, okay, you sold 400, but okay, look at the platform. That's a resale platform. And then it was crazy is that the shit sold out and then people was reselling it the same day. Beyonce doesn't miss a beat. I'm also on the Swear Homecoming documentary. I've rewatched it so many times. Yeah. Beyonce deserves her flowers. Megan, babe, the music is not impactful. Don't act like the white blogs are covering you heavy like the black blogs. They are not. Exactly. They're not. So I think that's what it is. A lot of these white blogs, they only see the glitz and glam and, oh, she won 3 Grammys and this and that. Oh, like, you know what I'm saying? They don't realize that this girl has left a trail behind her of doing foul shit. Like, listen, it can't just be us talking and doing commentary. Like, Nicki has never said it, so we can't say that or whatever. But there's clearly something going on. And listen, I don't know the 100% story, but I felt like it was something with Meg from the beginning. You know, she talked all that shit about Vogue, and we have yet to see it yet. So it's just fakeness. You know what I'm saying? And I think once you realize and you feel that somebody is moving fake, you know, you just disassociate, disengage, and that's just how you go. Aaliyah is the best. One of my favorite Aaliyah songs is the "If Your Girl Only Knew." Everybody was stuck on "One in a Million." If your girl only knew, yeah, I love that video too. And you know what was so crazy? You know why I loved "If Your Girl Only Knew" was because back then, for some reason, I felt like I didn't understand what she was saying clearly in the song, so I had to look the lyrics up. Meg is a social climber. She'll do whatever for the fame. Yeah, and I don't be trying to be rude when I be saying like, you know, that situation that she ended up with in Tory. Again, I don't know what happened in that situation, but I do know that she got affiliated with him because she seen the opportunity that he had in quarantine radio, and she wanted a piece of that, going live with him. That was exposing her name to over those million people who was on that platform. Come on, come on, come on. So when you dick ride sometimes and you do certain things, it puts you in danger. And unfortunately, so you know, everybody's an adult, everybody makes a choice. Everybody has listen, you have more control over your life than you think you do. Certain things you can't control, like health and certain things like that. But as far as dealing with people and what you choose to engage, yeah, you have more control over your life than you think you have. Damn, let me see what time Starbucks close. I'm telling you, if they close at 7, I'm getting off this shit in like 4 minutes. Yeah, they close at 7. Wait, hold on a second. Let me see where they at. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna get off here in like 10 minutes. All right, Meg tried to hop on everybody's platform with big audiences. That's what I'm saying. And you know, are you mad because we talk about that? It's like, what are you really mad at with the black blogs? Like, this is just commentary, people talking about it. If anybody was moving a certain type of way, we wouldn't like listen. People be so quick to be like, oh, Nicki's using people. Why they ain't listen? You know what's so crazy? Why they ain't say that Nicki was using Bia? Because you know, every time she come out with something, when Nicki came out with Meg with Hot Girl Summer, oh, she's trying to use Megan. Then Bia, you know what I'm saying? This remix is doing well, and it's like everybody is quiet. You know what I'm saying? Bia's album debuted on Billboard for the first time ever since the release. You know what I'm saying? Like, why they not talking about that? That's crazy. Because you know them tables turn. And let me tell you something. Let me tell you what's gonna happen with Cardi B with this whole Normani situation. I feel like this personally. I know everybody is being optimistic and like do a remix, and they could still do a remix. I just feel like let the song die and just let it do what it's gonna do, right? They trying to feed it into radio to hold it up on Billboard. I see it. You know what I mean? Let the song just do what it's gonna do because certain times, certain samples you can do and it'll take, and certain ones it just won't. I feel like One in a Million is just one of those samples that are it's personal to people. So I don't know. I don't know if that was a good decision for her to even do that song, but I think that they should move on. Normani, she seems like she's itching towards an album. I hope this is what I hope, right? You know, since she follows in Beyonce's footsteps, pull a Beyonce. You need to pull out an up tempo track immediately, and you need to drop that shit by September. No, listen, the VMAs is coming up. Normani need to drop a new song. She needs to drop a up tempo song. She need to end the time. She need a fucking end of time. You want to follow in these Beyonce footsteps and all of this shit? You need to drop an up tempo beat. Listen, I don't know why you came back with that. You need to drop an up tempo. Say you. She need to do some shit. She need to do something. It'll never be another Beyonce. And you know what's so crazy? End of Time was such a huge record, and that wasn't even a single. That's how you know the artist is bigger than like it's deeper than that. And that's why when Beyonce come out, she do 300 pure, 300,000 pure. She sells all the time. All the time. You so busy trying to do Beyonce-esque performances and, you know, come on. Create your own lane so when you turn around 20 years from later, you'd be like, oh, I did this because of Beyonce. I did this. Nah. Come on. I like Normani, but damn. Does Normani even have music ready? Like, what takes so long? I don't know. When I went on Spotify, because listen, one thing I told you guys as an artist, what you do is like when new music, like you supposed to make playlists. So I remember when Wild Side was coming out, I was like, okay. I looked up Normani. I'm like, she don't really got a lot of music like that. I hope Normani didn't come out with a weak follow up. Yeah, Normani needs to come out with an up tempo. She needs like an end of time like Beyonce. She needs to turn up real quick. I'm telling you, because I just don't think people on that no more. For some reason, when you think about turn up R&B though, right? Do you think only Sierra, Beyonce, and Rihanna could kind of rock that lane? I think they rock that lane kind of effortlessly. Let's see. The dance moves are hard. That's why. Wait, the dance moves are too hard, and that's why. And Black still protesting. Megan also looks cheap. Her outfits look cheap as hell. Like this, like listen, from a male's perspective, I thought what she wore to Rolling Loud, I liked it. I thought she wanted some shit that was short up her ass. Okay. But when it comes to the whole show of it all, it's like, damn, everything Beyonce. They like everything. Meg is cheap. No, Normani needs to just model, not be an artist. And everybody wants the world for Normani, just like everybody wants the world for Megan, but she don't talk about that. She just hates that people are talking about it. You know what I'm saying? She hate that people started that whole shit saying that she used Nicki. Why she don't ever respond to anything like that? But she want to get in records talking about, are they supporting you or they love me? They love you, they love me. Damn. So yeah, make sure y'all streaming that Whole Lot of Money remix. We doing good. We stable on Apple. We stable on Spotify. So please make sure that y'all follow the Spotify playlist. I posted it in my description. So make sure that y'all follow that. Stream that shit. Yo, I hope that they come out with the video. That's going to be crazy. I thought that we was going to get the video this weekend because the way Nicki was talking, but you never know with her. So it could be a Monday thing, but I just feel like with the way that they promoting Nicki, like, yeah. You know what I noticed with Hot Girl Summer? Nicki stopped promoting that shit once she realized she was out there by herself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Megan was not promoting that shit. And I felt like Megan got what she wanted, but she didn't want to offend. I'm telling you, everything is speculation, right? But I've truly felt like Megan got that collaboration. She didn't want to go up to Queen Radio because that would have showed her affiliation with Nicki. It could have potentially pissed off people. Follow me. It could have potentially pissed off people in the Cardi B camp, whoever the powers that be that were suppressing Nicki. Because if you look at it, listen, look at Cash Shit and all of those songs, right? Being here in Houston, Texas, I heard Cash Shit a lot on the radio. But when I went to New York, like back then, I would never hear Megan Thee Stallion on the radio. I would look at Power 105. She would never be played, right? So after Megan collaborated with Cardi, she got more radio play. And anybody could go back into the archives and look at it. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. She got more radio play. So I feel like did she grow from her affiliation with Cardi and she only got what she wanted from Nicki? Like, listen, she was a writer. She was turning up to all her music and all of that. It's no way that, listen, I just feel like Megan should never and she can never diss Nicki. She can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't. But that shit is just whack. It's whack. And she think that nobody's supposed to be thinking about it and nobody's supposed to be talking about it. What are you mad about the black blogs? Like, why? What do they post that's negative about you? See, they don't never want to explore that folder, but they want to click on it, but they don't want to explore it. No, explore the folder. Why are they? What are they saying about you? Come on. Everybody who's even streaming her music and acting like they a fan was once a Nicki fan. Where do all these people come? Come on. Stop playing, man. Stop. Hold on a second. Hold up. That shit just stopped working on the blue. The fuck? So yeah. Megan, she just got it bad. And I think that she tries to act like what she did, nobody noticed it, and she hates that we talk about it. So when she says stuff like that, listen, Megan, she tried to talk in code. When she say bloggers, she ain't talking about just people who are like the shade room and shit like that. She talking about bloggers, people who talk and people who do commentary. That's what she talking about. And nowhere in anybody's commentary can she ever say that we said that we wanted her to fail. I tell you right now that I don't fucking like Cardi. Point blank. Nobody could change it. Not a comment, not nothing. But Megan just get mad because motherfuckers be talking and then niggas act like you got the only channel that talk about shit. So I'm about to get off of this shit though. So let me see. Let's see. She's mad because her career is fraudulent. Rock Nation is buying her awards. Exactly. It's more so, it's to make them look good. That's crazy. Well, you could go from having that's nutty. Hold on a second. All right. So let's see. Real personality, what? That's crazy. Let's see. She loves being posted. Wait, and then she used that shit. Oh, but it's supposed to be protect black women. Okay, but protect black women, like nobody's like thrashing you or punching you in the face when they coming on YouTube. Like it's many other channels. Like people act like this is the only stomping ground. I didn't ask you to be here. Motherfuckers leaving comments. I ain't asked you to be here. You found me. I didn't seek you out. You found me. You found me. I didn't seek you out. You feel me? Rock Nation didn't buy those awards. The Grammys trying to kiss up to Beyonce, get them awards. She used the whole campaign to benefit her. Exactly. She used Nicki, and she mad that we saying it. So I'm pretty sure she was mad when Impressive did that video. And with her reach, she getting over like 200,000 on a video. So when you saying shit like that, it permeates in the mind of people, and either they agree with it or they don't. It's like even the people who had a large reach and they could be talking shit about Nicki. Yo, let me tell you something, right? And I know it's people who be mad, right? So think about it in this type of fashion. People get mad when they try to hate on Nicki, right? And they video only get like 10,000 views. Like in your mind, you could be like, oh my God, that's viral. But that's not viral to me, because once it peaks, that's kind of going to be it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So people be like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to pump and do some shit. If it is going to happen, it is going to happen. If it's not going to happen, it's not. You know what I'm saying? But people be investing in hating on Nicki too. So listen, everybody do what they do. We just happen to do different type of commentary. People be invested in hating and tearing Nicki down, and they be mad because we was talking about Megan used Nicki. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, man. They get mad because we be like, oh, Megan is one-dimensional. She talks about sex all the time. Come on. Listen, the world is different. Before we didn't have the internet. Now we have a whole new way to communicate and reach people. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. So listen, I'm about to get off of this shit though. Leave your opinions below. Let me know what you think about Megan Thee Stallion talking about black bloggers or shit like that. What are the black blogs saying? What are they saying that's really getting you mad? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are you mad that we having a conversation? Everybody's having a conversation. Everybody. I believe that this whole commentary shit is a cesspool of like, not a cesspool like in a negative way, but I think that it's a melting pot. And I do feel like people listen to different people's shit. Like as big as Impressive is, for her to even understand that and see that, and I'm pretty sure that she's aware of whatever you open your microphone up and say, you got to own that shit, right? So I'm pretty sure she's fully aware of what she's saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's not a good look on Megan. Everybody know that she's fake, and she's only promoted on playlists and all of that shit. Come on. If you look behind that shit, they try to make it seem like that shit ain't really do nothing. It didn't. She had other singles that did way better than that. Savage did way better than Thought Shit. Way better. So listen, I blocked her too. Jason been cutting her up. Exactly. He be dragging the fuck out of her. So listen, I'm about to be out of here, yo. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video. Make sure that you follow the playlist that's in the description. Stream the Whole Lot of Money remix. It's stable. You know we about to get the video soon. So yeah, let's just keep doing that shit because we proving what it's supposed to be. Like, you know what I'm saying? While they settle to the bottom, we gonna continue to rise to the top. That's just what it is. So yeah, but you know what, let me end this video by saying this, right? Because I was started to say it, but then I got I started talking about something else. So you see how this, mark my words, you see how this song is not doing well with Normani and Cardi. I guarantee you there's going to be a new single. Now listen, this is going to be crazy. If Cardi come out with another single and it's not the album and it's not the album, like, listen, I just want to say this. They're going to have a moment after this that tries to redeem Cardi from this to make it seem like, oh, I'm a bad bitch and I do numbers. Just mark my words. They're going to try to do something after this. It's going to be something that's going to be released through Atlantic and she's going to get heavy playlisting and it's going to be like, oh, Cardi's back and oh, you know what I'm saying? No, I want to see what Cardi would do if she was on RCA Records. I want to see what it would be because all of these things that they put behind an artist that they think that's on a level of a Nicki Minaj, sweetheart, you don't got the organic fan base. You don't got the fan base. It's crazy how our record is doing better than their record. And they on the top playlist with over 30 million people. Think about it. Think about the logic behind that. That's fucked up. And they still trying to suppress Nicki. And the numbers are speaking for itself. They can't stop it. They can't. So listen, I'm up out of here. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. Make sure that you follow the playlist that's in the description. Yeah, I'm out.